Hi everyone, this is Frank Demora with the Last Chronicles of Planet Earth. I'm going to get right into it. Just so that you know, if you found my YouTube channel, go to my website, BibleProphecyMan.com. You can download my book, The Last Chronicles of Planet Earth, today for free by clicking this link. Now, what I'd like to do is to show you some information that I've been warning about in the past, and to show you through current events what's actually taking place. So in order to do that, let me click this link right here, and we'll take you to a previous post. You'll notice the date, May 22nd of 2008. And in this post, I was warning about what was going to happen, and you will see, of course, in those days I had little print, and not like I do today. So anyway, in there we were talking about what was going to happen with the gas prices, and I did mention in this article that you'll see here, it says another sign is what happened to America's economy. And what I was writing about was the decline of America and some of the things that would help push down America. And obviously the gas prices are actually doing that. It says another sign is what is happening to America's economy and how the price of gas and oil will help cripple the U.S. And the reason why I was writing this is to show you that the European Union is the actual revived Roman Empire, so the United States has to decline. And as you'll see, the last Roman Empire, of which the western leg of the old Roman Empire was the European Union. Nations that we see today, the 27 different nations. And as you're going to see, they're going to also end up in trouble as well. But it says, I have been posting warnings for months that the price of everything is going to go up. Now, if you read my book or if you read my posts since 2008, you'll see that what I was warning has already taken place. We've seen the price of everything skyrocket, including the price of food. Any housewife knows, who does the shopping per week since 2008, you've probably seen an increase in your food bill by at least 35%. It says, I keep telling you all the pieces or all the prices will still climb, and that is exactly what is taking place. In today's news, one expert warns us that gas will be $12 to $16 a gallon. And here is a short section from his report. The price that we're paying at the pump today are, I think, going to be the good old days, because others who watch this very closely forecast that we're going to be hitting $12 to $15 a gallon. And I give you now when you go back to my site, and I also warn, before I get back to my site, I scroll down and I give some more information about the decline of America. And as long as I'm here, let me read this. America is losing its power, and the EU is gaining just as it must be to fulfill what God showed Daniel. Now, Daniel chapter 2 and 7 showed that the revived Roman Empire would grow strong. And then later on, like for example in chapter 2, verses 41 through 43, we also see that this kingdom is not going to hold together. But we do know, well, let me just read it. It says, why do you think our U.S. dollar is falling at the same time that the euro dollar from the EU is becoming the currency of the world? Now, since 2008, obviously things have changed. The euro was growing very, very strong. And just as it was indicated in the book of Daniel, Europe is having massive problems with their economy and their debt. So just in a matter of just 12 or 4 years, we see things have drastically changed. And now Daniel chapter 2 verses 41 through 43 are really being exhibited in the news. says we are told this kingdom would not hold together. The EU is growing, but a time is coming when the kingdom will run into huge problems and more than likely break up into a smaller union of nations. If this break off into a 10-nation union, these could be the nations Jesus warned about in Revelation 17:12. And in there he talks about the 10 kings that will give all their power and authority over to the Antichrist. Now we know that there's going to be a major problem. And as I wrote back in 2008, it says now thousands of people who rely on gas for the jobs are walking away from their businesses because of the high gas prices bankrupting them. And now we are being told that there's no end in sight from the prices dropping. They are going to go up. Now, we know that there was some relief, but just like some of the experts were saying, that this is temporary, and now in 2012, we see that it is again escalating like we've never seen before. The prices are skyrocketing again, and of course, this is going to be a major problem for the world because of the economy of the United States, who is just now, it appears like it's just crawling. When we have massive problems because of the gas prices, all it's going to do is cause some huge wrenches to go into the gears of America's economy, and it's going to cause it to slow down even more. And this is going to be a huge problem. Now, there was an article that came out that I'm posting here for you. You'll see the links below here. There's a chart. This is where I got the chart from, and it's showing you these are Spain, Portugal, France, Greece, Italy, Ireland, and the U.S. Now remember, Daniel 2, chapter 2, verses 41 through 43 said that this revived Roman Empire, this last world kingdom, will not adhere together. And we see that these are some of the nations in the European Union, and they are in massive debt. And whether they're going to be able to hold together, only God knows. But I believe what will happen is the European Union's 27 nations will more than likely filter down into a smaller nation, a union of nations, and it just could be, again, the fulfillment of Revelation chapter 17:12, where 10 nations will end up giving all their power over to the Antichrist. But in any case, you have these major nations, including the United States. Now look at the chart. This is the chart of really significance, because it shows that the per capita in the United States is horrendous. Let me go right to the article so you can see, if you're brand new to my YouTube video, get rid of this, you'll see what this is all about. It says America's per capita government debt worse than Greece. Now Greece is falling apart, and they're worried about it going bankrupt, and if it does go bankrupt, it's going to have a ripple effect around the world, and it could cause the beginning of the crisis, the economic crisis for the world to begin. Only God knows, but we do know that something major is going to happen to allow one man to control the entire Earth's economy. And so we've already seen massive problems in the European Union, but take a look at when you're talking about the America's per capita government debt. Yes, I mean, we are even worse shape than Greece is in. And if Greece is on the verge of bankruptcy and the European Union can't figure out exactly what to do, or they're going to give them another bailout, what do you think is going to happen with the United States? And especially if the prices of gas keep going up, because if that happens, good luck. All bets are off on the table as far as any kind of move getting out of a recession. All you're going to do is look at more people lose their jobs as the price of gas continues to go up. And of course, everybody knows, because this is an election year, it's going to be a major problem for every candidate and especially Barack Obama, because he's supposed to be in charge. Actually, I think he's been on vacation for way too long. But now, this is a video that I just put up a couple days ago, showing you the price that gases are climbing up. This is from ABC News, just to give you a little bit more information about what's going on. So we know that there's definitely a decline coming from the United States, and this decline will give rise to the last empire that will be a solidified, revived Roman Empire nations that will hand over their power to one man during the time, I believe, that the world will be crying out for somebody to restore the chaos, economic chaos that has ensued because of the economic collapse. So something to really watch for. So this is going to be the end of part 1 for February 24th. I'm making other shorter videos and hope that they'll be able to load up to YouTube a lot easier. So give me a few minutes, probably 10 minutes or so, and come back to the site and you'll see some of the other news that I'm going to be talking about. And I'm going to start off with the earthquakes. So thank you and God bless.